Good afternoon. I'm your host, Kevin Edwards, here in the studios of WEHC and WISC FM. This is Appalachian Artists Live, and today we have Deciduous Falling. Take it away, guys.
Hello, everyone. This is a song I wrote called Road. To change, and nothing's the same. You can wash it all away. There's no one to blame when the ocean rolls away. Water doesn't stay. We all hope that time is kind, searching for the safety to unwind, and we're going where our souls may lead, but it gets lonely. To change, and I'm not the same. Will it all be washed away? Hoping for a better day when the ocean rolls away. The water doesn't stay. We all hope that time is kind, searching for the safety to unwind, and we're going where our souls may lead. It gets lonely. To change, and I'm not afraid. And that was a song I wrote called Road. This next set of song is by The Dead Can Dance. It's not a pair of songs that I've written, but I've always loved it. It's called I Can See Now, which goes into American Dreaming by The Dead Can Dance. You ever loved a woman, made you feel tall? You ever loved a man who made you feel small? If you were a sailor I raise the anchor to sail the sea in search of you and me, and God conjures currents to break our fragile boats, and both the innocent and the damned get swallowed up in his wake. If you were a huntress, I'd be your bow for your silver arrows to seek out his heart. Did you feel small? Who are we to complain for lack of understanding? We're all created equal in just one thing alone, alone. And your thoughts then pursue you through your life. They'll take you outwards to the dark edge of time. And there's nothing more dangerous than a man with nothing to lose, nothing to live for, and nothing to prove. I need my conscience to keep watch over me, to protect me from myself, so I can wear honesty like a crown on my head when I walk into the promised land. We've been too long American dreaming. I think we've all lost the way. For long, some emulistic, maniacal in the dark. I'm in love with an American girl. Yes, she's my best friend. I love her surreptitious smile that hides the pain within her. And we'll go dancing in the rings of laughter that weave along by the shore. For long, some emulistic, maniacal in the dark. Hey, underneath the rising wind blows. Hey, underneath the rising wind blows. Hey, underneath the rising wind blows. Hey, underneath the rising wind blows.
Sounds great, guys.
Thank you.
Really enjoyed that one.
Heck yeah,
And you have a friend here today.
I do. This is my friend, Mr. John Scramlin on bass.
He's playing bass today. Welcome, John.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
It's my honor to have you.
We really appreciate this chance to come in and play again. I had a lot of fun last time.
You was on here last October.
Yep, been a sec.
Been a second, and right after the hurricane, you came on.
Yeah, yep. Yeah, that's It's hard to believe it's been that long. Actually, it feels like it was just yesterday when I was
True.
Yeah.
So what have you been up to since then?
Well, since then I've been working, doing a little bit of everything. I was a chef in the kitchen there at King College, and right now I'm working doing some painting at ETSU through Belfour. Shout out to all those guys. And yeah, it's funny, the bluegrass department kind of flooded ETSU there, so
I didn't know that until you just told me that a few minutes ago.
yeah, they had some water damage. Somebody hit a water pipe and it flooded the whole studio area where they rehearse, the rehearsal room. So we're putting all that back together for them. Takes a while.
Takes a while, yes.
Yeah.
And have you recorded any material since you've been on your last?
Oh, actually, it's something I forgot to mention last time. If you do like any of the music you hear through these shows, you can find my music on the streaming services under Deciduous Falling. And the first album I released was called Blackwater Night. And then I released an EP called Carved into Stone. So if you just look under Deciduous Falling, under those names, you could find the music that you're hearing today. But since then, I haven't recorded anything, and
Okay.
kind of been slacking on playing out, working, things like that. But
Well, nice life. Well, we all have to work and
I know, right?
got to make a living.
Got to keep the tickets for the circus coming in.
That's true. I got some more tunes for us.
I sure do. This song is actually off the EP called Carved into Stone, and it's called Kiss on the Face.
If I submit to what my hands say, would I be out of line? And if you came and gave your heart to me, would I seal it safe, or would I throw it away? What question of faith were you looking for? A kiss on the face, or something a little bit more? Soon enough, you won't have to wait anymore. The only for certain is that it all will change. If I submit to what your eyes say, would I be out of line? And if you came and gave your heart to me, would I seal it safe, or would I throw it away? What question of faith were you looking for? A kiss on the face, or something a little bit more? Soon enough, you won't have to wait anymore. The only for certain is that it all will change. The only for certain is that it all will change. The only for certain is that it all will change.
Alrighty, that was Kiss on the Face off of the EP I released last year called Carved in a Stone. And I'm going to just tune up real quick here before we go into the next song.
It's always good to tune up, isn't it?
Oh, yes. Yeah, it's kind of important in between these.
Oh, yes, definitely.
Check in and...
Well, at least you don't have a banjo, so
That's true.
you'll be tuning all day long. But
I know. Let me get my capo set on this one. So this is actually the song called Carved in a Stone, which is what was the titled EP from last year I released under the name Deciduous Falling. But
On the fringes of a world gone mad, clinging crosses, souls ironclad, soaked and ravished innocence, wondering where the time went, where the time went. You're no danger so long as you sleep. You're no danger, your spirit is weak. The hum of the machine, the lull of the dream, paradise lost. Swimming in between. Train the children how to be slaves. Keep the engine running. It's death before the grave. Death before the grave. Before words were carved in the stone.
nice.
well, thank you.
What do you call your style of music? Easy listening or?
You could call it that. Yeah, I've always inclined to more kind of relaxed, chill music. But
It is relaxed, chill music.
Space for everything. I think I like playing the chiller stuff than I do some of the harder stuff because I was in varying rock bands. I can still do a good scream, but as I get older, I kind of mellow out a little more.
I think, yeah, it's well, me too. When I was younger, I didn't like bluegrass.
Uh-huh.
Couldn't stand it, but now I love it. You know?
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
When you get older, it changes for you.
Yeah, your taste kind of changes.
Yeah,
as you
it
get
does.
older, and then moods. Music's such a mood thing. Like sometimes you just want to hear like a really aggressive song to get through work, and
Right.
And then other times you just want to listen to the spaciousness of like ambient music or Which, yeah, on the previous stuff I have released, it's not all just acoustic. On those albums, well, John's on a song he wrote called Welcome Home that I added some words to. And that song's really amazing because it just kind of happened, and we haven't been able to recreate it. So as he was playing a bass riff, a one-off song, and sometimes those magic moments happen when you're practicing. And that was one of those examples. But the other ones, there isn't instrumentation because I play drums as well and keys and different instruments on the recordings that I've done.
Well, how many instruments do you play?
I don't know. I've never thought of that.
No.
Well, drums. I can't play bass like John. I wouldn't even call myself a guitarist, but I kind of fiddle with all of them.
Okay.
Kind of just conjure whatever sound you can get out of them that you need for something you're recording. But I like piano too. I've always enjoyed playing piano as well.
I can see you playing piano and singing and.
There you go. Yeah, it's always nice to work somewhere where there's a piano, so on breaks I can go and monkey around with it.
I can see you at a wine bar somewhere just playing piano and.
You're like, da da da. How's your steak?
Yeah.
Hey, make sure you tip your waitress.
Oh yeah. You got some more tunes for us?
Sure do. This is a cover called "The Great Escape" by Patrick Watson, and I've just always loved this song. Let me get my capo going on here. There we go.
Bad day, looking for a way home, looking for the great escape. Gets in his car and drives her away, far from all things that we are. Puts on a smile and breathes it in and breathes it out. He says bye bye, bye to all of the noise. Oh, he says bye bye, bye to all of the noise. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Hey child, things are looking down, that's okay. You don't need to win anyway. Don't be afraid, just eat up all the gray and it will fade all away. Don't let yourself fall down, down. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Bad day, looking for the great escape. He says bad day, looking for the great escape. On a bad day, looking for the great escape. On a bad day, looking for the great escape. Great escape.
All right. And this next song here is I gotta go into drop D here real quick.
Gotta retune, don't you?
Sorry about that.
That's okay. We want our listeners to hear some great music and a great sounding guitar there you have.
Thank you. Alrighty. This is a song that starts off with John on bass here, and we'll get into it here. Pictures everywhere she turned. She was so naive, floating underwater, odor of the hoping for an answer, seeking distant sky. We were so naive then, wandering alibi. We've been slowly losing faith, a memory that our mind would erase. We were slowly losing faith, a memory that our mind would erase somehow. Wandering, always broken, seeking distant sky. Highway to the slaughter, open ourselves wide. We were slowly losing faith, a memory that a man could erase. We were
a memory that a mind would erase somehow.
Deciduous falling in the studio with his friend John playing bass. And welcome, guys. Thank you for coming in today. It's greatly
Thank you.
appreciated.
Thanks for that, Kevin. Heck yeah.
I just want to tell you that last song you performed is absolutely outstanding.
Well, I'm glad you like that one. That's yeah. John wrote the riff for that years ago, and it's kind of like a free-form song every time we play it. Different lyrics.
It's evolved over the years.
Yeah, it's changed
It's
over.
almost always different.
There you go.
You know, definitely.
Yeah, I can see that. It's kind of like a haunting,
Like a suspense.
almost like a Middle Eastern kind of scale to it, or definitely in the drop D and the D minor gives it that kind of haunting feeling I like.
So how do you come up with writing your material?
You know, it's just the most random thing. Like sometimes there'll be like a melody that kind of gets stuck in your head, or like a scale from playing around with different instruments, and then sometimes you just come up with words that don't really make sense at first that fits that melody, just to remember the melody. And it could come out of anywhere, or like a guitar riff and be like, oh, that'd be cool, some vocals over it or something. And it comes in many different forms, and you never really know which way it's going to hit you.
Right. And we were talking earlier that you like performing at open mics and so forth, and meeting other musicians and networking.
Yes, that's I really miss the Market Street Social that closed.
Yeah, Chance had a great place there.
That was a great spot to go and meet other musicians and sit in on different instruments, and kind of very casual, but that was an amazing spot while it was there.
It was very amazing. I went there several times, and I enjoyed every minute of it.
There's rumors that somebody's looking into reopening it and having something like that again there, and I hope they do, because man, that was just.
I'm
really,
definitely all for that.
It was like a music oasis, and you never know who's going to show up and what kind of music you might be jamming, and what instrument you might end up on, or just jump on the mic, sing a while, play a little bass, or jump on the drum kit.
And he had some great artists come in from out of town as well.
Oh yeah, man, he had that place loaded with really good artists from all over, but hopefully they bring that back, or there's an area like that, or a scene like that could pop up again, because it's nice to be able to go and socialize, not only just talk to musicians, but actually say, hey, let's jam on this, sure.
Right.
Without, planning some rehearsal space or something for it.
So if anyone's out there listening and you want to open up a business, that's a great suggestion.
Or even if you want to throw some trashy instruments in a garage and allow musicians to just come and hang out and play sometime, that'd be great too.
Well, do you have any shows coming up?
I don't have any shows booked right now or coming up, but I've been kind of slacking on that with work and things. But
well, that's life,
But if anybody's listening and you'd like me to come play, then hey, you can contact me, and I'll bring John along too.
Oh yeah. Or you can contact me and I'll get in touch with you.
That's right.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, got some more tunes for us?
I do. This song is called Blackwater Night. It's a song I wrote a while back, and it's actually the title track for the album I released last year under the title Blackwater Night, Deciduous Falling. Oh, I need to come out of drop D. I got to talking and wasn't paying attention.
Well, that is
False
perfectly okay.
Whoopsie daisy. All
I'm
right.
very forgetful myself too, so.
So again, this is Blackwater Night.
Blackwater night, cut away soon. Stretch for miles and burn away. Like a finger pointing to the moon. Chase the light and fly away. Fly away. Climb aboard, she said. Then I read upon these pages we recorded this life you dreamed. Blackwater night, cut away soon. Called out your name, but nothing moved. Called out your name, but nothing moved. Nothing moved. Tell, might as well, might as well. Did you forget you were sleeping, dreaming in this street, in this street? In this dream, in this dream.
That was Blackwater Night. Do a song. It's kind of been multiple songs over the years. This progression. Yeah, it's called Moment.
So many people live life chasing shadows. Why do we long for tomorrow? Worrying about our past mistakes when all we have is this moment. Don't let it pass you by. Don't let it slip on by. You can have this world on a string, have anything your heart desires, but where's the fire that you can buy? Say you're not good enough, say you're not rich enough. Hey, won't you buy some more stuff to feel complete? We don't see. There is only now. The light from your eyes sends shivers down my soul. I wouldn't want to be anywhere
Very nice.
Yay.
Yay.
Yeah, that was, I've been kicking that riff around for years. It's been like maybe 3 or 4 or 5 different songs, wouldn't you say?
I would say so, yeah.
Over the whole time of...
Just give it a fresh makeover, right?
I know, right?
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, it's like, I don't know what it is about that progression of chords, but it's just also haunting again. Back to the haunting music thing, I guess. But,
Just call you the haunting, right?
I know, right?
There you go.
Yeah, it's been a song called Angel. It's been you can also play a song by Sting to it, which is called Shape of My Heart. There's a song by Sade that fits those chords called, what was it? The Sade song, Jezebel. But it's just weird how all this music is along the same progression, but all the different styles of it. I just find that pretty fascinating.
And how long have you and John been playing together?
Oh, wow, John.
97, 98.
Yeah.
When we started, off and on.
Actually, we were in a band called Wood and Stone around Johnson City in this area back in the late 90s.
Okay.
Used to play the Casbah and Vito's.
Vito's, yeah.
The Vito's pizza place there in Johnson City. And
What genre did the Stone play?
oh, it was rock pretty
Rock
much.
and roll?
Progressive kind of rock, and it was a full band. It
Okay.
wasn't an acoustic act, and there's tons of originals from that project, and we have to dust off some of those and get our buddies in on this, huh?
Probably like 40, 45 songs or something like that.
It's pretty crazy.
Yeah, just get him out there and revive them, right?
Yeah, I know, right?
Right.
Bring them back out,
Bring
dust
them back
them off,
out,
and
dust them off, and play some shows, yeah.
I know, yeah. That's the thing is finding the time when life goes on and
Mm-hmm.
trying to arrange all that. And I have noticed a change with just live music in general. I remember I was joking with some friends, and it's not really a joke, but true. But you used to go out and you'd see like flyers for a band hanging in the street, and you're like, oh, I never heard that band. I got to check those out. I'll check them out on Friday.
Well, you don't say that no more.
No, yeah, you really don't. And
Now it's all on, Facebook, Instagram, or
yeah,
Snapchat, or whatever. You just don't see that.
yeah, you don't see a lot of that, and that was how we used to find new music acts, and it was always exciting. Like, oh, I've never heard that band. I should go
Right.
check that out.
It's just like, the old record stores has gone away and stuff.
Yeah, but that's something I miss. And now it's like I think people mainly come out to live shows if they've already heard about the band they're going to go see through the internet, frankly. And it's upside down world, kind of everything changed.
My biggest pet peeve in the area is we have so many great bands and musicians, and sometimes you go to a show and there'd be hardly nobody there.
Oh yeah,
It's very disappointing.
yeah. Oh yeah, like it's hard to get people to come out unless there's already like something that's attracted their attention online. I feel like people don't just go out hunting new music acts anymore.
Probably 95 or 99% of the acts in this area is basically free.
Yeah,
You
it's
know.
true. Yeah,
But people will go out and travel 3 or 4 hours and spend a couple $100 for a ticket. But why travel when you can see it right here?
check out the local thing.
Local
Yeah.
thing. We have a great local scene.
We were joking on the way here in the car. It'd be funny if you did like a tiny desk thing, but you float a barge out to the middle of the lake and record all the sessions, and then you like the water experience. Or
All right, now Ivy Shepherd, if you're listening, put me on the barge in the middle of the lake, and we'll do a live feed from there. Yeah, from hosting. Yeah,
exactly. That'd be pretty amazing,
you could be my guinea pig.
There you go.
Yeah,
Hey, I'll go out there. We'll have vests on. We'll be safe.
we'll be safe. Yeah,
Yeah, just in case. And record a session and floating in the middle of the lake. It'd be pretty sick.
that'd be pretty awesome. I want to thank our listeners for tuning in today to a Deciduous Falling, and this is Appalachian Artist Live. Got more tunes for us?
Yeah, I was going to play you one more I think I can fit in. And this is a song called We All Fall in Love Sometimes. And I did not write this. It's actually I always liked Jeff Buckley's cover of it, but it's actually an Elton John song that Buckley covered that I always liked the way it sounded. So I'll play you a little bit of that, and that'll be good.
Wise men say, looks like rain today. It crackled on the speakers, trickled down the sleepy subway train. Heavy eyes could hardly hold us, aching legs that often told us it's all worth it. We all fall in love sometimes. The full moon's bright, starlight filled the evening. We wrote it and I played it, but something happened. It's so strange, this feeling. Naive notions that were quiet, simple tunes that tried to hide it. But when it comes, we all fall in love sometimes. Wise men say, looks like rain today. Crackled on the speakers, trickled down the sleepy subway train. Naive notions that were childish, simple tunes that try to hide it. But when it comes, we all fall in love sometimes.
Very nice.
Yeah.
I want to tell you, you have a big fan out there,
Oh, yes?
Robbie Taylor.
Uh-huh.
He's a local musician,
Uh-huh.
and he said he told me earlier this week that he listens to you all the time.
Well, that's great to hear.
Yeah, and he said he loves your music, and he said he's looking forward to your show today. And I hope he's listening today.
Hey, Robbie, if you're out there, man, thanks for that, brother. And
I want to thank you for coming in.
Thank you
Greatly
so much.
appreciate it. We'll have to do it again sometime.
yeah, I'd love to come back on, and we're going to keep adding to our little ensemble here and get some percussion.
Maybe it'll be a trio next time, right?
Hey, there you go.
There we go.
You can just keep
Talked about bringing in like some congos or something like that.
Oh, that'd be awesome. I
Yeah.
love congos. And
something simple and small, but heck yeah, man.
well, thank you again. And next Sunday we'll be in studio with Anthony Wayne Vibe. We'll be here at 3 p.m. And thank you for listening. And this is Appalachian Artist Live. And you just listen to Deciduous Falling.